Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Atle Pink. In today's video, I'm going to talk about that the US and the IEA agreed to release 60 million barrels from oil stockpiles to save the situation what we have right now. The second thing I would like to talk about that experts reject concerns Russia will use crypto to bypass sanctions. And the third is all about the Terra passes Ether to become the second largest staked asset. Guys, all this in today's video. And if you would like to get the daily fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain news, just simply subscribe to Blockchain Bloom, subscribe button all. That's the only thing you have to do. And then you're getting the notifications as soon as a new video is out. Also check out the links under this video. And there is, for instance, a free course, how to start to invest in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. A lot of valuable and useful information for your own safety, because crypto, it's a dangerous game. Could be, at least. Okay, and now let's have a look at the market. We can see that Bitcoin is doing still well. We are in the green in the last 24 hours at 1% up. Right now, 44,163 US dollar. Ethereum, 3.4% up. Just above 3,000. When we're looking at the top gainers, we see Torchain going up 11%, but the first one actually here is Convex Finance, but it's down here 32%. And well, this was the third one. This is the second one, Anchor Protocol. Anyway, you can see that many things are in the green. When we're looking at the losers, then Redix, it's at the top with 5.9. Then we have Fracture with 5.3. And here, Helium is the one with 4%. But these are not big numbers at all in crypto. So actually, so far so good. When we're looking at this, candlestick chart, then we can see that, Bitcoin actually, since, the 24th of February, when we had this kind of dip, it went up all the way 31%, was here, hit the top. So far, it was yesterday. And now, because this is a strong line, the Bitcoin price was rejected here as well. So we have to see how it will fight across this. But if it continues just like this, then 48,000 could be something which we should watch. As you can see that this level is even here and here, and also here and here. So it's also a strong level of 48. And after then, around 51, 52,000 could be the one which we're going to watch if we continue upwards, obviously. But right now, things looking good, because we also have, as you can see, some volume involved, which is important. Bottom line is now many Ukrainian and Russian people believe that, if the currency is just evaporating, the value of it, then we should do something in Bitcoin. It looks like performing pretty well right now, because probably many people putting their money in Bitcoin, because to getting these green candles, these long ones, there must be a buy pressure for it. On the other hand, when we're looking at the market, look, everything is here in red, like Dow Jones, S&P 500, all going down, even Nasdaq, even gold. When you're looking at gold, it went up very, very nicely, but now is 0.8% down a little bit in the last 24 hours. So yes, oil price, and I'm going to talk about oil now. Well, let's talk about it. It's very important. So let's move on to the first topic, which is all about basically that the US and the IEA agreed to release 60 million barrels from oil stockpiles to save this situation what we're having right now. So we do know that Russia supports a big supply for the gas and oil for Europe, 41% basically, as I talked about it yesterday. So now we have an agreement between US and the IEA. they agreed that 60 million barrels from oil stockpiles will be released to kind of save the situation. You know, basically the IEA is the International Energy Agency. So the IEA said it wanted to send an unveiled and strong message to global oil market that there will be no shortfall in supplies as a result of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Oil prices, you know, they went up like crazy. It's like it wasn't so high in 8 years. It's an 8 years high. In a day, it went up 8.1%. And now let's move on to this one here and just click on oil. And you can see it here. It's at 109, almost 110 US dollar. Just now went up 6.2%. So crazy what is happening with the oil prices here. And, you know, when Russia is basically closing the gap, not letting the gas into to Europe, they're saying this, well, it will, you know, move up the prices, and it doesn't really help inflation. It makes it even worse. But there would be a way, that's what they're saying, for the survival, because there are oil and other parts of the world, not just obviously in Russia. How effective this will be, that's a good question. So this we will just see in practice, but this is at least the theory, and they making moves, because one of the strongest weapons what the Russia has is just hold back their gas, their oil, and then, but it's also a problem for them, because this is the money what they, you know, they get the money from, because now their economy, it's in the terrible shape, as they basically just separated from the whole world, even their banking system and all these things. So they are very difficult situation. There are many protests against the war, even in Russia itself. So many Russian people are totally against it. But, you know, what we have right now, we had this big convoy moving towards Kiev, which was like 65 kilometers long. Basically, they're putting the pressure on Ukraine with the war. So Putin is not stopping. But definitely, the Russia facing major issues, because the world is reacting harshly on this invasion, and basically showing that, okay, we do have some oil, not everything is in Russia. At least this is here the message. Okay, let's move on to the second topic. The second topic, it's all about that experts saying that people shouldn't be afraid that Russia will use crypto to bypass sanctions, and I'm going to talk about why. So when, you know, Russia is cut off from the SWIFT system, and, you know, they cannot make really international transfers and all these problems, people are afraid that Russia going to use crypto to, you know, bypass the sanctions. But experts saying this is actually not possible. So they say that crypto market is not nearly large enough nor deep enough to support the volume that Russia needs, and the country's digital asset infrastructure is minimal. Here, some experts saying that the reality is Putin spent years trying to sanctions-proof Russia, and crypto isn't part of his plan. His strategy included diversifying Russia's reserves into yuan and gold, not crypto, shifting trade to Asia, not onto the blockchain, bringing manufacture onshore, etc., etc. So this is what they're saying, that actually in the last couple of years, Russia wasn't focused really on crypto. And yes, we do know recently that Putin would like to allow and make possible Bitcoin mining in the country, and the whole cryptocurrency thing. We had this argument between the politicians and also the central bank in the country, because central bank doesn't want it. They want like a blanket ban if it's possible. But now they think, okay, we're not doing this. But it doesn't look like that really Russia is prepared and really deep into crypto to kind of survive this situation. So this is what the experts saying, that this is not likely. And simply, this crypto industry with this 2 billion market cap, 2 trillion market cap, is just simply not big enough. Okay, and now the third topic is all about the Terra Luna passes actually Ether to become the second largest staked asset among crypto. Terra Luna is performing very well recently. If you looking at this here, you can see where was Terra Luna back in, about a year ago, somewhere here, end of February, March, at $5.94. 7, whatever. And now we see Terra Luna at 93 at the moment, so it went up very nicely. But also when you're looking at this move, when everything is down and everything is not in a good shape, put it this way, we actually getting closer and closer to all-time high, which was at 103 US dollars. So Terra is doing very, very well, I have to admit. And basically, Luna passes Ether to become the second largest asset to stake. Here you can see, let's zoom in a little bit. You see number one is Solana, there is 39 million, almost 40 million is staked in Solana. Then we have Terra with 30 and then with 28 Ethereum. So data from staking reward shows that 30 billion, it's billion. Yeah, my bad. 30 billion worth of Luna is now staked directly on the various protocols, representing the majority of the token's 34 billion market cap, which is actually, I'm looking at right now, 35. So a bit more, just a tiny bit. And participants are earning now almost 7% in annual yields. So basically, it's very important that Terra has two tokens. One is the Luna and another one the UST, which is the stable coin. And it's very important when they make UST, then Luna is burned. And this is actually makes Terra Luna's price even more expensive. And it looks like the system is working so far very good. And we'll see what's happening when UST it's reaching the highs where actually USDC or USDT is. Well, this is the maybe in the future. I'm just kind of talking about it. But definitely we can see that it's doing pretty well and people use it, stake it, and the price is doing well in these difficult circumstances as well. Guys, that's it for today. Don't forget, if you would like to get this daily fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain news, just simply subscribe to this YouTube channel. So subscribe button all, because then you're getting the notifications as soon as a new video is out. If you think this what I'm doing, it's important, hit the like button because I appreciate that. And it also helps the algorithm to spread the information, which I reveal in this video. Okay. That's it for today. And of course, tomorrow I'm back with the freshers. I wish you an amazing day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.